All right, we're live. How's everyone doing?
I'm living the dream if you're asking me, the people out watching. They might be doing something else, but I'm happy to be here. Happy to help you out any way I can.
Oh my. Okay. Well, man, I've had the craziest day today. It's just been crazy. I know your day is crazy. It's just been a crazy day.
Yeah, my day started at 2 in the morning. So, and I have not gotten a break since. It's been a good time.
Yeah. I was trying to get the YouTube studio to work and get you in here. And I couldn't do it. I failed. Um So we are super unprepared, just as usual, just tools and tactics fashion. I don't know what to tell you, man. There's nothing I can do to get prepared. I'm always like visioning with a freaking camera, or doing something else. I haven't even worked out this angle yet.
It's very true. He is never ready.
Even on your streams, it's like, oh
Anthony
man.
Anderson, hello, how are you?
I,
Juan Pratt's always a
you,
pleasure.
you got to give me some points for consistency.
Consistently bad. You can count on it, man.
Yeah.
It's all good. No, it's
So,
fine. It'll work
uh,
out. You just got to calm down, take a deep breath, realize there's nothing so bad in the world right now.
well, it could always be worse. That's kind of my motto, man. I live by that rule.
Yeah,
It could always be worse.
you could have three-letter agencies breaking into your home to search your private safe to find nothing. Oh, oh wait. Whoa. What was that? I
This
didn't.
ain't right.
Sorry.
Bless you.
It's a it's a bad cough.
Update out here on Flex warranty. What's your what's your update, Anthony Anderson?
I can tell you, I've heard from several people now that just absolutely love the Flex customer service.
I've had really good, really good customer service with Flex.
Thank you, Jonathan, for being here. Be safe, brother. Call
Oh
it.
man, look at that. They let him keep both impacts.
Wow,
All
that's
right,
awesome,
call
my
it.
man.
We're a bit stuck in a okay. Well, that's unacceptable though. Like we can't be having bits stuck in collets. And I know this guy knows how to run tools, so obviously this thing was like seized in there pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I mean that sort of thing. Like when the bit breaks inside of the car, that happens to all
Oh,
impact drivers. At all levels. So if it was the chuck on a drill, that's a different story. That could be, you know, uh, there's only really one thing that could be.
he's talking to you. They did a raid on your home, busted into your safe, and found a stash of your favorite drill nose.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
I've got a special one called the Jonathan Sherwood. It's this big and it's twice the size of the normal man.
it's funny we're talking about that, and I pull up this pink thing. Hey, I found what I was looking for earlier. I told you I was looking for a half-inch socket.
He went to Harbor Freight today, guys. He's been frazzled ever since. He hasn't known how to act, you know, used a coworker's adapter and yikes, it snapped in 3 sounds of the hammer, never using a cheap adapter again. Uh,
Uh,
yeah,
yeah.
man, I understand.
The first time I ever used a Harbor Freight, anything that goes into an impact, busted it off and had a hard time um, getting that bit back out. So I don't do anything Harbor Freight unless it goes on after the fact.
Mm.
Just word for the wise from the wise.
I'm just saying that some things you can buy at Harbor Freight are really good. Some things you should avoid. Anything Warrior branded for me is a absolute no. Um, Only about a third of the Bauer stuff I would buy, and then probably about the same amount for Hercules. I'm not, as far as their drills and impacts and whatnot, I'm not really impressed, but that's not what we came here to talk about tonight.
Juan wants me to Give this thing a
Don't kiss on it, please. Don't make it weird. It's only weird if he uses his tongue and deep throats.
Well,
That's when it. Whoa! Did I say that out loud? I meant every word of it.
yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, we got a couple of things in store for you guys. We got another battery adapter. This time we got the DeWalt Tool
Yeah.
Milwaukee battery.
Take
And we can actually run that real time.
Take Anthonel's
comment
comment down so it's not
bad.
covering your face.
There you go.
Or adjust your camera so you don't have 2 feet
I
above
could
your head.
try to adjust my camera.
There you go. Okay.
There we go. We did it. Got too much beard, man. I gotta do something about this. Maybe I can borrow that weed whacker that somebody sent you to test on a video.
Nobody sent me a weed whacker. They sent me that really, really bad chainsaw that probably wouldn't cut your beard. I mean, it barely made it through half a drill.
Yeah, through half a drill.
It did.
If you rate this in drills, man, we only got through half of a drill.
It didn't even make it through wood. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yo, we got Queeper Sutherland in the house. What's up, man?
Queeper Sutherland, the best name on all of YouTube.
I think so. I'd have to agree.
Yeah,
we can get a panel down here. Not here, but here.
Out in the garage.
Oh, what's that, dude? We got a jackhammer on that. So what is that?
That's what your wife uses when you're not.
Okay, we're taking it down. It seems that camera was in my nightstand drawer.
Yeah.
How did he get in there?
At Queefer, it's OMGB, one man gangbang.
So yeah, you know the new. I wouldn't call it a sponsor. It's more of a partnership with the channel. So let's hit the nail on the head here. If you get money from a company to review one of their tools,
yes,
when you get money, you would put sponsor.
Includes paid promotion. Yeah.
Paid promotion, right? Now, if you and then that's something that YouTube automatically puts up there, and it's a thing.
It is not something YouTube automatically puts up there. That is something you have to put in.
No. They automatically put the words up there. Yes, you select, you click tick, and then that's it. YouTube does the rest.
Yes.
Now, if you get tools from a company and you're testing them out, no monetary exchange. That is not a paid promotion.
It is technically a paid promotion. It's just not recognized by YouTube as something you should declare. Now,
what's your thought on it? Should I put paid promotion if I'm testing a tool?
Honestly, yeah.
Here's the deal. I'm going to announce it in the video. Hey, they sent this out for me to test for you guys. What's your thought on it?
No, I
you don't have to do it legally for YouTube. I'm
just waiting for you to interrupt me next.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Blah.
Yes, you should include a paid promotion on that.
Okay.
I do when I have tested out the rare tool that they have sent me.
Cool. Yeah. So this is a 2200 watt jackhammer or something from Vivor. They also sent me. I can't even fit it on the screen here. It's a big welding table. Let me show you this thing.
By the way, he was supposed to be putting the welding table together for you all tonight live, but we were both running late. My son has occupied my day today, starting at 2 a.m. when I had to go bail him out again. And then concluding just before we went on to the live stream. Yeah, I was just telling them, and you probably can't hear me.
I can hear you.
I was just telling them that you were supposed to put that together tonight.
No, I could hear you. I was in the same room. Yeah. Yeah, things got a little bit busy with work. I ended up having to help somebody out. We'll just say. And,
I like what Anthonell is. He says if you get the tool from the company, please notify your viewers because most time companies send you a better quality. I could say this most when you're a small YouTuber like Robert and I,
tiny.
they don't send us out the best quality stuff, and we're not getting from very high-end manufacturers for the most part.
So I might actually argue with you on that. Have you seen what Top Test sent me?
No.
So
No,
I got to do a video on this. This is coming out very soon. But this thing here is a combustible gas leak detector. And the packaging on it, you can see it came in these slots here. Come on, camera. And then it was in this box with no information on it. Yeah. It was in this box, very wrapped up tight. They sent me 2.
I know I always wrap mine up tight.
That's the packaging on it.
Yeah.
And it actually came with 2 batteries. I'm not going to say very much information about this because this is not the official review. But this thing is pretty cool. I was playing around with my stove. Sounds bad. But I was just seeing, does it actually go off? And it's got different sensitivities and stuff. This thing seems like it works pretty good. I can't wait to do a video on this.
To be honest with you guys, he was trying to commit suicide using his stove, and then he realized it was electric.
I don't know if you can say that on YouTube. You're gonna right. Hey man, I got 132,000 views right now in 48 hours. Don't mess this up for me.
My bad. It was a joke, folks. We used to be able to do that back in the 90s. You could say pretty much whatever you wanted, and somebody would laugh. Not today.
Yeah.
Not
we
today.
got Anthony Anderson laughing. So yeah, YouTube knows that was a joke.
Queefer said you need to dress up like a bear, and they will hook you up.
Yeah.
I had a company recently send me a laser engraver, which is very nice, and I plan on doing a complete review on it as well as doing a short, because the thing is, it is absolutely phenomenal, and it retails for about $1. And
Yeah.
they sent it to me. Now the proviso was that for me, another tool is another tool. I pretty much buy whatever I want anyway. So
yeah.
When a company sends it to me, one of my first responses are, what's in it for my subscribers? Because I don't really give a rat's about getting another free tool or getting a tool. I don't know what to do with all the tools I've got now. So
I was pretty excited to get that cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's super useful in the shop.
That stove joke was a real gas. No, but this it's actually called a laser pecker too. That's what the name of the laser engraver is, and I've got to tell you, I etched a picture of my brother.
How's it going?
Hi, too loud. On a on his, what we're going to use as his urn, and that thing just came out beautiful. I mean, I can actually, let me grab it, and then I can show you all what it looks like.
There you go.
Not the laser pecker, but
yeah, just the other half of that sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the pecker?
No, don't finish it.
Oh. But and by the way, guys, that is hand done. I painted that by hand.
That's the urn.
Yes.
To be clear.
So this is hold on, I can zoom out to make it so it's a little easier on you guys. But this is what we're going to use as an urn. This is just something that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. But there is the picture, and that is laser etched on top.
Yeah. You sent me a picture of that last night or something. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. This.
The new laser pecker, see it from space.
Yeah. But that's my son there, and that's my brother who just passed away. And you can see I said rest in peace up here. Got some other stuff on there, but it
cool.
turned out great. Like I was like, I don't laser etch anything. I never think about doing stuff like that. I'm a candle pecker.
Did you want to get some context to you saying that? You just randomly, like, mid sentence, and you look down and you're like, I'm a candle pecker.
No.
I'll put it up on the screen, that way when somebody's watching this after the live, they'll know where it came from.
Just melts one thing, get it hot, and it gets shorter.
Oh, man.
We are dedicated to having a good time. So he was gonna build that welding table for you all tonight, but time kind of got away from both of us. So he decided that we were going to do something he's a little more familiar with and can do it kind of on the fly because he has so much experience with it. And that is he is going to walk us through troubleshooting steps on a control panel.
Well, just a breaker panel. I mean, we could get the controls out. I got a motor starter. I mean, we could do that, but I don't know how YouTube feels about live electrical current on while you're working on something live. Like, they don't even like to have people showing them solder stuff on a short.
Well, as long as you don't electrocute yourself, you're fine.
That's also correct. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
It would make me laugh.
Yeah.
I'd be rooting for the electricity myself.
I also want to get that 850 and put a Milwaukee battery on it.
Oh, sure.
I haven't even tried it yet. Like, I've been so busy, I have not even done that yet and actually seen.
Hey, let's ask the folks in studio right now, or in the audience, which one's better, the 840 or the 850?
Uh-oh.
This year's prude is the Karens.
Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube is super strict. If you guys notice, I don't even say the G word in any of my deal videos or anything that I'm doing anymore because I slipped up. I actually did say it the other day.
Oh, that's why you have 400 views now.
Yeah.
Per hour.
I went from doing about 2,000 to 3,000 views an hour to 600 because I slipped up and said the G word.
Yeah, that's no good. We're not gonna talk about that.
Now I refer to it as a screw tool.
Right. There you go.
Stupid. It's just stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, hot glue tool, nail tool,
Yep.
nailing tool. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so 840 or 850. And who's gonna win? We're gonna put a battery adapter on it, and we're gonna put a power stack, and we're gonna put a M18 3.0. Do you think the 3.0 is going to outperform the 1.7 power stack? You think the power stack's got it?
I think for the size of it, I do believe they're going to be very close, but I would give it to the power stack for size and weight. And Robert, move the tongue like 3 RPM per minute. Well, if you only do that, she ain't real happy.
Move the tongue like 3 RPM. Yeah. She falls asleep. She falls asleep.
She's like, what are you doing? No, I first of all, I'm going to say this. For me, the 840 is superior to the 850. That's just it's all personal preference, guys. It really is.
I didn't like the grip of the 840 as much as the 850, but you boo are content freaks. Yeah.
I was reading that a completely different way.
Hole
uh,
puncher.
like, whoa, this went dark. This went dark real quick. Jeez.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I like the grip on the 850 a lot. A lot.
Yeah, my biggest issue with the 850 is that my my finger, the knuckle on it with the trigger depressed, sticks out almost to the very edge of the collet.
Yeah, that might be a problem.
So if you're going in like it, and you break through, there's a chance I'm gonna smack my I'm gonna smack it.
I've got to do some more extensive testing because all I've done is put nails in my deck for now. I haven't put any screws in because we're in such a rush for this party that we're doing.
That's all right.
And I was using the coated nails, so it's fine. But whenever I was building with that flex, and keep in mind that it's 102 degrees out here in Texas. That thing was getting pretty hot. I mean, I was running timber locks and ledger locks through 4x4s into 2x6s and all that stuff, and it was getting pretty warm. Yeah, uncomfortably warm. So then I pulled out the Milwaukee just to see what's going on. And the other day I had the Makita in my hand and I realized that the Makita has a clear shield over
Yeah.
the body of the actual tool. That's pretty cool. I don't know. See, I don't build decks all the time. So what I like the DeWalt because it's small and the power stack and everything. But there might be something going for that Makita. It's got that clear plastic shield. That thing was like almost too hot to touch. Both of them, Milwaukee and Flex, especially Flex. I was
Yeah.
using it more.
I don't
There's
know.
dual digger carbon. I always run 3 impacts, cycle in the shade.
Yep.
Which ones? What are you running? And which one stays the coolest?
Well, if you really actually if you want one that stays really cool but is very good, the Metabo triple hammer.
Really?
Yeah. That if like if I had to grab just one impact out of all of them and it couldn't be my rigid stealth force, it would be the triple hammer. That thing is by far my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can leave it
Well,
outside in the weather. It works just fine. You can use it indoors. I mean, I do like it. I know people knock on it like they don't like it. It's all personal preference.
Joshua Wilson, the yin yang factor of these two is what makes the collabo and the channel so great. All right, are you the yin or the yang? Because I think I want to be the yin.
Whatever.
You can have the yang. You got it. There you go.
I'm bigger. I'm a lot taller than he is. That's all I meant by that. Yeah, that's my story.
Yeah.
The DeWalt 889 will burn your house down. The
Yeah.
88s, I'll tell you this. The one that I cannot like of all the DeWalt brands, the one that has gotten the hottest on me is that 887. The 887, one time I did while recording it, I did a temperature check on it, 215 degrees.
That's pretty warm.
Like you can
That's
boil
actually
an
kind of
egg.
scary. Yeah. Yeah, that's
You
pretty scary actually.
The other one that gets real.
Oh, how is he correct there? He did say 887. Yeah, exactly.
No, the other one that gets real warm. I want to say is the 840. It does warm up really. All the DeWalt hammer impact drivers for some reason they warm up pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I was just looking. How easy corrected? Oh, I did the same comment. Yeah, 887. I scrolled down and I saw the same comment, and I thought he corrected himself again.
They,
The
you guys,
Makita man. What were you gonna say?
I'm actually I'm looking because I've got the wall of tools over here,
Yeah,
over that way. So I'm actually as I'm talking to you guys about tools, I'm actually looking at them to
right.
make sure that I have the right one in mind.
There you go. Well, I'm gonna grab this 1/2 inch socket that I was looking for 10 minutes for. That's why we were almost late.
Hmm.
Actually, tell what we pushed it back 3 times now, right? At first, I was like live stream at 7, and then it was like we're gonna do a 7:05, and then I posted 7:15, and then that thing died because YouTube would not allow you to join the stream for
Through
whatever
studio,
reason
you're right. Through
from
studio,
studio.
yeah.
And then we had to StreamYard it, and then it was 7:30.
This is why we're highly adaptive here. We're like the Marine Corps. We adapt and overcome.
Yeah,
We're just not nearly as efficient or as good
or is amazing.
or as buff.
Yeah, or is
Gung ho.
yeah. All the sacrifices can't even come close to topping that. So not even gonna compare it. Let's get in the garage. So I'm gonna hit this one,
All right.
and this should remove my audio from here.
Well, now that it's just us guys, let's talk about him while he's running into his garage. That drips grease on the gun.
Hey.
Oh, how is he? Uh, you know what? I do have one that when it runs warm, it will drip. The heart, I want to say, the heart brushed impact. When you get it warmed up, it'll leak on you, and I will say the Hyper Tough gets hot, but it doesn't smoke and it doesn't drip, but it is not a good tool. I only bought it because somebody told me I couldn't build a room with it, and then I did. My God, OMG is the pride of Africa. Yes, I am. I have been to Kenya. It's a beautiful, beautiful country. Well, it's a beautiful continent, I should say. The Flex can also spray under extreme loads. Who doesn't? That's what I'm going to say to you. Who doesn't spray under extreme loads? My bad. I'm like a giant teenager. There you go. Now I do have a video of a rigid impact against a DeWalt drill or hammer drill, doing a 1-inch spider bit. It is not a self-feeding bit, but I do have that video. But he would have to add it to the stream so I could show you guys. I do have it ready though.
Should we open this real quick?
Go ahead. I'm gonna guess it's either orange or red. Innuendos are unmatched. Hey, dude. I like your box.
This stream
opener.
looks really clear right now. Why wasn't it clear last 2 weeks ago we were in here, dude? It looked like hammered. It was bad.
Well, the thing is, it's focused on the box right now. When you get your face on
No.
it,
Like it's still clear. I mean, you
no,
can see
it's
the
only
details.
half of your face on there.
Well, that's why it looks so good. It's even better now.
Yeah, actually, the less of you we see, the better it gets.
Yeah.
By the way, they sent me this exact same jackhammer. I have not had a chance to do hey, Jack Lacaze, how you doing? I have not had a chance to do a review on it, but the thing is, it's probably 35 pounds, give or take.
No, dude, this thing's 65.
Is it?
Yes.
It only feels like 35 pounds to me.
Hang on, I just realized my name is all over this. Hang on. We got problems here.
It is an oily mess inside, sir. It is well oiled. A man with probably 10 razors opening a box with a screw is too authentic. And Clark, Bisher, you guys are the best. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Clark. We appreciate it. The thing is, it would take him too much time to find a razor.
I get one right now. Maybe.
Would it just be easier for me to go grab the jackhammer and my outbuilding over there that I was going to convert to a studio?
They put my name on this in every place possible. Okay.
Homer S. Actual. That's his real name. Homer S. Actual.
First name Anita, middle name Seymour, last name Butts.
I told you. He could open it with a Flowbee. Spax is a multi-tool.
You know what? It's actually better packaged than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, mine came. The box was destroyed when it got to me.
Really?
But I do live out in the country, so
your delivery guy was like, "Screw this guy, man! Why is he ordering 70-pound freaking boxes?"
actually, our UPS person she's about 110-pound female. Philly Fixed in the house. Everyone remember Philly Fixed? He used to make videos here on YouTube. And I razz him constantly about it.
That was my fault.
Yeah, it's user error most of the time. That's what your wife says.
Yeah, well, one of my hooks for the wall.
That's all right.
Yeah, that table's never going to be the same.
Retired in Philly. Orange.
Let's see, we got some brushes.
Yes. When they sent me the brushes, they actually sent mine in a separate box.
Got some safety glasses. Wrench.
Yes, that's for your bitch. Is yours like
no, dude? Mine's great. Mine's not all oily and I don't know. Maybe they just don't like you.
Mine was so caked in oil, I had to throw the box away because it leaked through the box. So whoever said that they tend to send us, Anthonel, I think you said you tend to send us, they tend to send us better stuff. Not always.
All right, yeah, this is the Vivor Demolition Hammer Z1G65. And it's got, first thing I noticed right here, this trigger.
Yeah, Howie Z said he wants to squeal like a pig.
Has a stop right there. See, watch. This thing is incredibly heavy. There you go. See it pop out? Fingers are in the way.
No, we can't see it pop out because your fingers are in the way.
I know the fingers are in the way. It weighs freaking 70 pounds. Watch. I'm going to squeeze the trigger. I know you saw it at that time. You're messing with me now.
No, I didn't see it.
It's destroying my elbow.
It's 65 pounds, just one-handed.
There, you happy?
Oh, I meant sideways, like I would.
Yeah. All right. So
it's got a handle on it, folks.
Please add 100 milliliters of hydraulic oil before use. So it's got a sight glass. See the sight glass down there?
Yes.
And
yeah, tree oil. Yeah.
I don't know. It's pretty nice.
I didn't say it was a bad tool. I haven't had a chance because I don't like we get occasionally, and I won't say all the time, but occasionally I get companies reaching out to me like, can you test this? Can you put this on your channel? Whatever. Somebody wanted me to do boots the other day, a sewer camera, and I'm like, have you guys seen what I do on my channel? If I don't like your stuff, I'm gonna cut it in half. Like, word of warning here, folks.
I got to
Like a man, one man gang. You keep forgetting the bang, sir.
All right, so it drops in automatically, and then you got to pull this thing out.
Shaka Gillis with the $2 super chat saying Ryobi tools are busura. Thank you, Shaka. We appreciate that.
Okay, so it's that one. You pull that one out.
Yes.
It's pretty cool.
I'm trying to be nice.
So now I gotta go find I gotta either find a ground rod driver, or I'm gonna chop this off and then hollow it out myself on a less useful tool, and then put a ground rod on this and watch it drive. It's cool. This is cool.
Yeah. No, it's a good. It is a very good looking tool. I will say that. Like I said, I've had mine sitting out there for a couple of months now.
Here, let's turn on. What do you think?
You could just plug it in.
I could.
It sounds to me like you're used to jackhammering with your mouth.
Oh, that's great. I like it.
Did I get the email about safety vests? Like, what do I do with that? Go play in traffic at night? Well, your wife wants you to test it with and without the safety vest. If that'll make you feel better there, Jim.
Dare impact. Yeah, yes. We're going to do it. We're doing it, boys. Hey.
Load it up and fire it at the back target.
I don't know how to work this thing.
If only there was like a booklet or something.
If only there was instructions on how this thing locks. Oh, it's a simple turn. It's just a simple turn. Hey, don't judge me. We figured it out, buddy. It's all good.
I didn't judge. Who would I?
All right.
Somebody's having predator flashbacks. Just go to the chopper. All right, what do you got on the table?
I can't reach it. Hang on. Dude, this thing's just going to collapse my table.
YouTube gold coming right up.
All right, here we go. Oh, man, I'm so nervous about my table. I
hope I didn't chase Jim away by teasing with him. Someone is going to How Easy said someone's going to lose an eye. Howie, it's all fun and games.
All right.
It's all fun and games until someone loses an eye, and then it's just fun and games that someone can't see. Juan knows the deal. Yes. It seems to have my wife agreed about trying without the vest. Hey, life insurance has to come one way or another. Life insurance is there to protect us from living too long and dying too young, Jim. Your wife doesn't want to find out about it, or wants to find out about one over the other, I think.
That's actually pretty sharp.
Yes. I've not actually seen someone take a jackhammer to their wood before.
Oh yeah.
That'd be like dragging your teeth on it. I just don't think it's advisable.
Hang on, there's another box here. We got to figure out what's in it. Oh, whoa, dude.
Oil.
Oh, yeah, we got a shovel,
wow.
man. This is so I can dig myself in deeper holes when I'm in trouble.
Those bits look a little cheap. Just saying. Tell Tactics you're supposed to use those on masonry. Oh, they sent you more. They sent you a lot more stuff
what do you know?
than me.
Who said that? What do you know?
That'd be Jim over at Philly Fix. I'll be honest with you. I want to say back in January, February, somewhere in that neighborhood, I told Jim I was going to do a video of his face on a milk carton and upload it, being like, have you seen this guy? He told me I could, and I just never got a chance to do it. I had to find one of those missing so I can crop his photo in it.
Oh, that's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, they sent you a lot more stuff than they did me.
I think this thing's like $200 on Amazon, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, let's look.
But watch this. Watch this, okay? I just want to show you how sharp this is because... Okay, perfect. Watch this. This here. Ready? It's pretty sharp.
Yeah.
I mean,
you look like you're an expert at that motion.
Go try this out. They're pretty sharp, man.
I just want to go to Amazon. I don't want to.
How do we get this out?
Vor Jack Hammer. Let's see. The jackhammer as kitted is actually on sale. It's 39% off right now for $220.99. 1,800 beats per minute. And it's got 4 chisel pieces with it.
1, 2.
Yes, we can count to 4. Can you?
I don't know how I'm going to get this out.
This is not the review.
Dude, the thing is so in there. It's actually ridiculous.
Do you have a reciprocating saw?
No, I don't want to. Well, it is a spike. So for me, it's essentially useless. But what if I need a spike one day? And it's already hardened, so I don't want to heat this thing up or.
All you have. I know this is going to shock you. But if you cut very close to it, then you can take a hammer.
Oh, you might be onto something there, buddy. I got an idea.
Oh, that does not look phallic at all. he put a condom on it. They got Macho Man t-shirts at Amazon for $12. That's awesome, dude. Hit the side of it with a hammer. That's what I said. Sword in the stone.
Hang on,
yeah, brother. You gotta hit it with a hammer, man. You see.
I was about to destroy that poor mouse.
The entertainment value of just watching you screw up is priceless. This is why I watch the channel. You guys come to me, you never see me screw up, at least not bad.
I think I read this somewhere in the instruction manual.
Right under it said, don't put it in wood.
Check it out, dude. This thing made a square hole.
Way to go.
Yeah. Actually, that's pretty cool.
I saw him fisting his wood.
You said you wouldn't tell.
Sword in the stone. That is priceless. I guess he's the king now of the queens. Tactics is special. Don't forget, everybody, we're still doing the hashtag fools and fat chicks in honor of Robert. You guys think I'm kidding about that, but I saw that the other day on one of his comments, and I think it was Anthonel that put it. It just made me laugh. And by the way, guys, I put that, where is it? That GFCI in and installed it while it was hot. I never turned off the electric. I took the old one out, put the new one in.
Good job. What is this camera doing? Someone please help me.
It's getting fingered right now. Some dude's playing with it.
Yeah.
Who needs a square chisel mortiser with that on deck? That's probably true.
That's actually the best square wood chiseling I've ever seen in my life.
Hello again, Clark Disher.
All right, the mouse still works. We're good. All right, up next, we have another box. And this should be, I don't know yet, should be a Craftsman to DeWalt, I hope.
Aren't they the same thing?
No, you would think, but they are in fact not. So
they're the same tool, just painted a different color. Some of the Bumblebee guys are going to be mad right now.
You see the whole thing there? There. Right.
Oh, he didn't have to call his mom. That's true.
All right. So
actually, in order to call his mom, you'd need what do they call those? It's not an exorcist. It's a medium.
A medium. Yeah, you need a medium to call my mom. Is that dark? I think that's dark. We should say that.
How is that dark?
I don't know. I need one to call my dad too. Now it's dark. All right. DeWalt. And it didn't explode yet.
You know, what they really need to do is put a...
Oh, dude, that fits nice. Oh, I like that.
It's a man-walt.
Well, there you go. That works.
Is it a man-walt or is it demand?
This would be a crafts.
Well, see, Clark Disher said it's a man-walt, and I say it's a man.
Man. I like man-walt.
All right, we'll go with man-walt.
Completely backwards. We're going with it. All right, next. Actually, I'm really happy about that because. Okay. So I'm getting a really bad rap for returning that 840, and they're like, "What, you're going to use it and then return it? Like, that's not good for anybody. It's not good for the companies. It's not good for the. Hey, how hard is it to put a freaking battery gauge on your battery? This is a freaking Craftsman. Like, this is the worst battery the Craftsman makes.
Is that the 2 amp?
Battery gauge on it.
Is that the 2 amp?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the Craftsman 2 amp battery has a gauge on it. Correct. I do not know that the Craftsman 1.5 battery has a gauge on it.
You might be right about that, actually. Look, it doesn't matter. Point is, it's a waste of space for me in my. I mean, look at all these tools. Like, I'm not going to have a battery that doesn't have a gauge on it. That's just stupid. Just like never mind.
So Dirtworm is in the house, and he says the battery adapters are okay. I like them for using on lights and cycling batteries. I like it.
Yeah, that is a good idea.
Homer Waldo.
Waldo? Hang on, I gotta get all my. I gotta find all my adapters.
Actually, I want to say that's called the Defook. What Defook? Like anything under an amp hour, though the gauge would be like it's full and it's dead.
Yeah,
pretty much.
We ran that 1.5 on the compressor. We got 6 cycles on the DeWalt compressor, which is why I got this. Actually, we had this adapter so we can do the same testing on the DeWalt compressor, because the compressor is going to be a constant, most constant and consistent draw for a tool. You could say, well, why don't you drill 400 screws? Well, one I was pushing harder, one was going in slower, one was next to a knot, one wasn't. You run it on a compressor like we did, you get a really, really good idea of the battery differences when you put them head to head. So that's what we did, and that's what we're going to do again. We're going to do it with the Milwaukee's though.
I like it.
Yeah.
Well, I will say the watt hours would probably give you a good idea of.
No, I don't trust any of that, dude. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna project farm it out because I can't even come close to what that man's capable of. But
a vacuum and a blower work very well for comparing as well.
Yeah.
Ask the wife.
Yeah.
Maybe it's ask the husband. Yeah.
Okay. Now we can do things like this.
I tried using the M18 12 amp hour on the Octane high torque and it wouldn't work. I'm guessing because the high output battery. Well, there's a high output battery on that DeWalt right there.
Let's see what it sounds like. Let's hear the difference. Hey.
I don't have a battery adapter. I tried.
Pretty close.
Yeah,
maybe. Let me hold it further away from the mic. Let's see. With in frame though.
Anybody else hearing like a metallic sound, kind of like the bearing is rubbing?
Actually, yes, I am. Now that you say that, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It sounds like the bearing is rubbing in there.
Man, I had this thing in the sand. It could be anything. So I was building my deck, and this was with all the tools in Milwaukee, the Flex, all of them. You get a little bit of sand in there, and you pull the trigger, and it's like sand shrapnel, like just launching at you. You're like, ow.
Anthony, I was specifically talking about with the battery adapters, using the watt hours, because that literally will bypass any of the safety protocol the tool might have, because the battery technology, the circuitry inside of each one is a little different.
Yeah.
You're good, buddy.
All right.
Used a friend's DeWalt Flex Vote Soalz and it shot sand shrapnel. That's, yeah. That can happen when you're using a recip saw, yeah. Guys used to get, like, they used to think I was weird because I would carry little pieces of cardboard with me wherever, and I would set, like, my tools down on the cardboard or whatever. When you're up on a roof and you're setting something on cardboard because it doesn't have the asphalt, they don't get as hot. So I always did it. And then when I was in tight places or whatever, I would always put the cardboard between the tool and the object so that I never took the chance of ruining or hitting something and ruining it. But they used to give me garbage about it, because whenever I get a box, I would just tear an end off, and that's what I would carry with me.
All right. Well, we found a washer. I don't think it's going to work though. It might. We'll see. That's not going to work. Okay. So the idea was hopefully the washer.
So why adapters are a huge.
Actually, you know what? That will work.
I'm with you,
on top of the socket. So I got a washer that's going to sit on top of this socket that we don't have to cam it out every time.
Yeah, one of the reasons you guys haven't seen me do the adapters is because I don't trust them.
Oh, I don't know if I would use these on the job site. I think I've made that very clear.
Yeah.
This is just to, like, so we can actually see.
Is that going to go in your table?
What right now?
Is that going to go in the table?
No. But now you're making me nervous. Because I like this table. No, we're good.
All right.
Wait.
Just don't countersink. Just don't countersink.
Well, that's why I got a washer on it. We should be good.
All right.
All right. Let's go right here.
Hi, Clark. Disher.
All right. No
Renegades
stopwatch.
Garage is in the house. What's up, Renegades?
How's it going? We are in speed 3 with a fully charged 3.0 red lithium high output Milwaukee on this DeWalt 850.
Cover your ears, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Am I quieter now?
Hey.
Am I
You
quieter
sound
now?
fine. Yeah, you are. Tool
Okay.
Addicted Carpenter said he's used adapters on the job site for 5 years.
Yeah. Okay. So, freaking squirrel, ADHD, whatever you want to call it. Just got this, and I fully 100% intend on using an adapter on this every time I use it. All right, here we go. There you go. And you can still see I can still grab the top of it. So it was pretty well perfectly timed. I'm going to do 2 or 3 for consistency here. We'll do 2. That's warm. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't know, Anthony. I always assume they communicate between the battery and the tool somehow. And I don't like using adapters that could interrupt that.
I gotta say, dude, this stream is looking mighty crispy.
Well,
not
half
the case last time.
The left side of it's definitely looking good.
Oh, there goes the vacuum. Awesome.
That sucks.
That does suck because it was full of dog hair. All right. Here comes power stack. It's pretty well fully charged. We pulled the trigger on it a couple of times, but it is fully charged. And we're going to go right here in this pilot hole, boys. Here we go. Sorry. You know, I think this was spicier. I think the power stack might have been spicier.
Oh, gee. Try it again.
We are. I'm going to go right here and waste this wood right here.
I'd say they're looking fairly even to me. If there is separation, it's not by a huge amount.
So we're going to have to go to something bigger. Oh, wait. I need to get this out.
Definitely got to make sure you put that one on the table.
No. Stay out there. Stay out there.
From a DeWalt batteries on my Ryobi nailers, Ryobi planer, Bosch miter saw, DeWalt 18-volt nailer, Makita biscuit joiner. I'm kind of surprised. Maybe they're older tech, so it's no big deal. I don't really know. Looks pretty even. Need a bigger lag, yes. He needs to go right into that table. That's what he needs to do.
That's not the plan here.
Thanks for being here,
so
Anthony.
The holes were lined up here. We're going to go over here. All right. Rushing a little bit high, then we'll go a little bit low. Here we go. This is the DeWalt power stack. It slipped on me. Try again. Well, no. We're going to do the next test. Let's see.
That looked pretty impressive.
Here comes a 3.0 that thing. M18. Here we go. And of course, it's angled because it's stupid. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Jack, that's too easy.
All right, here we go. Round 2.
Milwaukee.
One more right here. Don't hit the table. Don't hit the table. Ooh, you can hear it sizzle. You hear
Yeah.
it?
Yes.
That's fun. Did we hit the table? Oh my goodness. I gotta tell you, I was pretty certain that we hit the table. But we kept going. Because we ain't scared, even though we are. Here we go. That's probably
Is that a purple socket? Yes, it is.
Heck yeah, it's a purple socket.
He got it with his man, they're so close. I thought for sure that Milwaukee was providing more beans on that one, and then you ran that last one. And I gotta be honest with you.
And I gotta show you, like, nothing's bulged out here. It was a good solid embedment. There's no other holes around it. A pretty consistent install right there.
Joseph from Millis Construction is here. How the heck are you, Joseph? Glad to have you here.
All right, so what's the takeaway on this? They're both pretty even. This is 1.7 amps, and this thing just, let me zoom out. Let me zoom in.
Actually, he got the sockets from Harbor Freight.
Heck yeah. Yes, I mean, you can just see how big this battery is to get that performance. Like, don't get me wrong. I think that the new Milwaukee is going to be nice. I ordered the 2904.
Yeah.
I don't know when it's going to be here, but it's going to Home Depot, and I'm going to pick it up. But man, it's kind of a distraction. You're going to be buying the tools. They should have focused on the batteries with what's out there right now. It's just insane. It's hard for me not to go with DeWalt right now as the EDC, especially as an electrician that doesn't use a lot of torque. You want to do an 8 and a 6? Let's do the 6 because Brandon T might be watching. He's probably
if you have a spattle bit.
A spattle.
Am I playing tennis after this? Actually, I am trying to do this with my air conditioner off, and it's 92 degrees, so that they don't hear like a bunch of background noise and stuff. So that is why I have these on, just so I can wick any perspiration away from me.
Let me go find a 6.
And this, I just think it's cool that I can put a headband on my arm. John Cena style. He plays tennis. What? Not at my weight. That'd be a danger to everybody. And I say that, and for some reason, my air conditioner just kicked on. It was shut off, and it just
catch the latest short. I guess I'm gonna make for.
I thought you just idolized LeBron. No,
for the 6 because I don't have a 6.
No,
I've got a 6. I don't know where it is.
LeBron James plays soft. Pocket tennis, maybe. I definitely play pocket pool. I don't know about pocket tennis. Turn on the AC. We'll tell you if it bothers. It just turned on itself. It was shut off, and it just turned on itself.
Look at this right here.
I had it set to 80 degrees, thinking it wouldn't. Well, actually 84 degrees, thinking it wouldn't get up that high. Okay, well, if you guys can't hear it, then I don't need to wear this stuff. Perfect.
Well, drop side blower.
Yep. You're perfect. You're hired. $20. Name is in town.
Yeah. Panel time.
Let's get to it. We've been doing this for an hour, 4 minutes already. Let's hit. The older you get, the more fun you have with saggy balls. Well, it definitely makes it easier to get them in the side pocket. That's all I'm going to say. Everybody saying hello to Millis. Hey, John. Armanda. Amanda. I don't know. I don't know who Amanda is. Man, everybody's saying hi to everybody. Y'all been here for an hour. I don't know what he's doing. For anybody that's out there watching, thinking like we prepare before this.
Yeah, no, that ain't got what. What do you think this is? Come on now. Oh, that's gonna fall. Never mind. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right, Jack. I didn't know that was your wife. Sorry. Quite a community you Roberts have. Gonna need a Robert when I move to the bush. All right, Anthony, you just let us know. Jeremy Wynn. Hello, Jeremy.
I feel like this thing's gonna fall and knock me out. So just
if it happens live, I promise to only laugh for several minutes.
Yeah. Well, this is actually awesome. So we're right where we want to be, actually, with minus this thing threatening to fall at any second.
If there's only like a way to, I don't know, clamp it to the workbench or something so that you didn't have to worry about it falling, or
is there a way to do that?
Let's say there were some big holes at the bottom that you could kind of put a C
clamp.
No,
not my table. Just leave the table out of this.
Or maybe you could take some of those long clamps and put that 4x4 you were using right behind it.
Yeah.
And clamp it to that so that it didn't fall. I don't know. Ari laughed half when a 2x6 came across the screen to loosen a jackhammer bit, driven into a 4x4. Yeah. You can bet he is going to do a little Mexican wiring. I don't know what that means.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
All right. Well, I'm in Texas. I know exactly what that means. It means quality wiring. Come on.
I don't know. I've been watching this electrician.
It means beautiful craftsmanship.
I've been watching this electrician on TikTok from Canada. And I got to be honest with you. I watch her for her skill.
Yeah, sure.
She's got it too. She is.
Man, this thing is.
She is. In all seriousness, she is. She is very skilled. That's her.
What's going on there?
That's her.
Oh, okay.
She's highly skilled. A highly skilled Canadian.
All right, so we installed a shim here. Here's our shim. Check it out.
All right.
You see how the handle bounces up?
Yes.
That means it's working.
Safe. The two most important parts of a job site are safe and T, and you put them together, you get safety. Come on.
All right, so I think that's loud. Is that loud? We good?
Yeah, it sounds great, dude. Go.
Awesome. Perfect. Cool. So first things first, man, probably more than half of my emergency service calls were specifically for somebody installing a Ring doorbell, and they didn't want to blow up their transformer for their doorbell. So they went to their panel, but they didn't know anything about electrical. So what did they do? They threw off the main. I'm going to tell you right now, that is the worst thing that you can do on a house that this main has been in this position for more than, let's just say, 5 years. If your house is older than 5 years and you want to turn your power off, just stop what you're doing and turn off every individual breaker in your panel. Sure, this is still going to be energized, but remember, you're not working in here. You're working on the Ring doorbell. You throw this thing off. This thing, I haven't thrown this on yet. I don't even know if it's going to reset because it's old. So let's just see if it does want to reset. Okay, so it does reset. You hear the spring noise? There's a spring in there. And everyone knows that electrical, gathers heat as it operates. The springs get warm, brittle, and then you throw this off, the spring breaks, and then you got to turn your power back on, and this thing just, no spring action.
Yeah.
That's the fastest way to spend $1,000 on a Saturday night. Or
I like
Friday
it.
night, or whatever it is. Don't touch your main. The next thing here.
Shutting down on power tools.
What's up?
Juan said, like where I live, shutting down on power tools. It's not cool.
The next thing, these are actually my pet peeve. You see these? These are called fins. So
Yes.
you can, this is the standard size. Let me see here. I'm just going to pull this out. Oh my goodness, it's stuck.
Well, we can't see what you're trying to pull out, so that makes
that's
it
good.
even.
Well, then you won't see me whacking it with this hammer here. Hang on. I'll just get it out.
I mean, you've never been shy about whacking it before.
Okay, cool. So we got it out. You see, holy moly, dude, we're zoomed in. We just hold it out here. All right, so you see how thick this, consider this like one. This is a double.
Yeah.
But if you ignore this one here, this is the standard size for a single pole breaker.
Yep.
You'll see here that this is called a thin, and it's half the size. So you can fit twice as many of these in your panel. But man, these things are, actually, I don't even know if I want to say it. Gee, you might come after me. These are going to be the next big thing to get mass replaced.
Yeah.
In the coming years, because what happens is you got twice the amount of heat.
Jonathan, the wife.
You got twice the amount of heat.
Yes.
And twice less heat dissipation.
In half, yeah.
Yeah. So they're just a bad deal. Also, they're not arc faults. So an arc fault breaker looks like this. Looked like this. Where is it here? Something fell. This is an arc fault breaker.
Yep.
So you can see here it's got a fancy push button on it.
Yeah.
And these sense the difference in the pretty much the hot and the neutral. They sense the difference. And when they do find a difference, they just shut the panel off. These are required pretty much everywhere now. The only time you're not going to be required to install these is if you're only replacing the panel in your house. You haven't extended your circuits more than 6 feet. All your new construction, all your new homes, all your remodels of new circuits are required these. You'll notice that these thins, they're half the size. So you load your panel up with thins like they did this panel. Any chance for anything in the future, you've installed a brand new panel that's useless in 10 years, pretty much.
Yeah.
So don't stay away from the thins. That's my personal professional opinion on that. All right, so we got our main. We're gonna have our hot wires. Oh my goodness, stupid! I need a camera guy. Stop bouncing and roll it. Yeah, there we go. All right, hot's coming here. Hots are coming in there. So if you want to know if you got a bad connection, we are gonna pretend that this is a wire.
Yeah. So, Howie was just telling us the things he has in common with a toilet.
Oh, I like it.
We appreciate it, Howie. Thank you.
So this is your wire.
Yes.
And maybe we're not getting, we're getting flickering lights, whatever we're getting. One of your culprits could be a loose connection. So you could have a loose one of these. And to find that out, you would take your multimeter. it gets more technical than this, but in general, I'll explain it here in a second. You would be able to read a number off of this wire to this
Yes.
lug from here to here. So of course my hands are in the way because why not? Hang on, we're gonna fix it. Don't worry. Oh, it was looking promising, and then it was like, nah.
You nurses. Jeff Pick, how the hell are you? Glad to have you here.
We have to loosen this and tighten it up. Hang on.
All right, but you're on the wrong side. The camera's on the wrong side.
No, that's fine. I'm gonna show you this one.
All right.
So what we were looking at was the wire that was coming in here.
Yeah.
And we were touching the wire here, and then just this lug right there where that needle is.
Yes.
And that tells you if this is tightened down on that wire because you're able to see a difference from your wire to your lug. And then you get something where you'd actually get a voltage drop across that. So you might get half a volt. And you say, well, half a volt doesn't sound like very much, but you got to understand half a volt, less than 1/8 of an inch away, is you're probably looking at a 200-degree lug at that point. That's why they're millivolts. So they're less than a volt. And you get anything, even 200 millivolts is like not good. That's not even half a volt yet. So
Joshua wants to know what the torque spec is on those.
Man, this is an old piece of junk from 19-diggity-doo. I don't have anything on it, but based on 5/16, my guess would probably be 28 inch-pounds. No, sorry, 28 foot. 28 foot-pounds would be my guess on this. Not very much.
Yeah.
Maybe 35, but nothing more than that. It's just aluminum lugs. The next thing you can do.
That's the equivalent to about 3 pounds.
No, 28 foot, not 8
Oh,
pounds.
sorry.
Yeah, 28, 35 foot. The next thing you got these 7/16 hex screws here. And if you're, like we described, you're getting, flickering, whatever, you could have a bad connection point from this breaker here to this bus here. So you'll be able to go down here and you can find up here where these screws, there's screws that hold these fingers in here. I'll see if I can back it up for you. See those screws in there?
Yes, sir.
So you'd actually be able to go from this screw down to this finger here, and you would know, is my screw loose? So a lot of technicians, they just want to replace fuses. They want to just replace things or go across the whole thing. But there's like 20 different connection points before you even get to this breaker. So you could say, oh, well, we're only getting less than 120 volts from. When were you going to let me know, buddy?
You're just here living the dream. I was reading Howie Z's comment. This is not the first time I have seen a screw in a breaker box.
Is that the end of the yeah?
That's what he said. Think about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's great. All right. So from here to here, typically 120 volts. You're getting 102. Whatever you're getting, you got a voltage drop across something. You get 102, your house is on fire. Actually, you're getting inconsistent readings. A lot of people just go straight for the breaker to here and say, okay, yeah, your breaker is obviously bad. When in reality, you could have had a problem up here, like we described, replacing the breaker, think that you're good, and then still later on down the road have an issue.
Yeah. Anthony said, thank you for sharing your knowledge. And Joshua said, should have brought in a 3-phase and shown a center delta high leg and how to get a 207.
Yeah. Okay. So actually I got a short on that. So there's a funny story about that. I was actually at camp helping somebody out, and I was actually new to the field. And
and the last horse crossed the finish line.
Let me back this up a little bit. Is it back? Yeah, this is back. Okay, so I haven't been here. Look, This seat does the opposite. Typically, like your strut loses power and it lowers. This freaking thing raises. Like it drives me crazy.
No, see, what you don't understand is that when you're fat and you sit on it, it lowers. When you get off of it, it's just relieved, so it expands.
No. This thing goes all the way up, and
Oh,
it
I'm
does
sure
both.
it's gone all the way up. That's why you're sitting on it.
So
Sometimes it's just too easy.
so so three phase, B phase to neutral is 208 volts. A to neutral 120, C to neutral 120, A to B 240, B phase to neutral 208. So even though you're on one phase to neutral, you can still have 208 volts.
Yep.
I was helping somebody out. This guy had hit this panel with the weed eater, or no, I'm sorry, the riding lawnmower, and it was all jacked up, dude. The breakers were like sitting in it like this, you know what I mean? Like it was bad. So and the bus was like broke in, and it just wasn't good. And we're in the middle of nowhere, so I was gonna switch breakers around and find him a good spot to land on, and it was for a float switch. And luckily, there was no controls in the mix. The motor starter was off at this point, and nothing was going through. It was a control circuit for the motor starter, I guess you would say. But nothing was on. I switched the breaker and turned it on, and immediately their warning light, boom, right. And the guy was like, "What the heck was that?" And I was like, "I don't know, man, dude. This thing is so jacked up." But I knew exactly what I had done the second I did it. You know, it was like I put it on B phase and just blew the hell out of the light bulb, essentially.
Yeah.
So I got lucky. But then I was there again this year, and they're having a similar problem. They were replacing a motor starter and a motor and bearings and all this stuff. And this guy was asking me questions about this, and I was like, "Hey, man, just so you know, this thing's a high leg." And he was like, "Oh, that's crazy that you know that." You know, blah, blah, blah. I was like, "Yeah, man, that's a funny story for another day."
I wouldn't admit it to him either. I'd be like,
Oh no,
yeah.
I told him, but yeah, you can have B phase. You're supposed to mark it. Caution, phase B has 208 volts to neutral, and then you got to install what you call straight 240. So you'll see here that these breakers here, it says 120/240.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We can't see
And
it.
they'll actually, oh yeah, you
I
can't
mean,
see
it's
it.
it's written in black. So
Yeah, well, actually, it's in white. But anyway, you'll actually see where it says it says it doesn't say /240. It's just 240 on this this old pole, and that's what you got to install because you're putting that voltage. It's got to be non-slash rated for the for those breakers.
Yeah.
Especially on three phase, because you have some at 120 and then a 208 all of a sudden and then a 120. So
Right.
yeah.
Do it,
Man. I think we've just about hit every topic that we can possibly hit in one night.
You know,
You got that laser pecker ready or not?
No, I didn't have time to set it up.
Okay.
You guys will just have to tune in Sunday and watch me use my pecker.
I would have ended it there, but I'm not in here, so that would have been so great. Just end the stream. Yeah.
I would. I'm just gonna whip it out and use it.
All right. Well, how was the audio quality? I know last time the video quality was absolute garbage, and for some reason, and the audio quality was really bad.
Good on both counts from what
I think we're making steps in the right direction. I made a change here. I don't know if you saw the short where I was making that braided cable. I couldn't find any all thread handy, so I made a really ghetto rig where this thing's floating on that cable that I made. This is my GoPro microphone. and then it's rigged over here, so it's going to plug into my GoPro. So we're fixing to get some seriously good audio up close, no matter where I'm at, because it sits that microphone is going to sit right here, and then we're gonna be able to show you some reviews and stuff here on different things. But is Milla still in the house?
I don't know. I haven't seen him. He's probably busy. He's a busy man.
Yeah, no doubt.
So
Millis has been doing the Olight stuff lately. I think he's got a sponsor or something. If you guys don't know what Olight is, you guys need to go to Millis's channel and look at some of his shorts and stuff. I just bought that Feldtech laser / 1,000 lumen flashlight. It's like $70 or something. I think it's going to end today, or maybe tomorrow. It's not on for very long. But I bought. Yeah, show it.
It's metal, and I did the laser etching of my brother on top of this. I did not prep the surface, nothing. I literally just put that laser engraver on there and let her go.
I guess okay. I can't see the comments. It wouldn't let me.
Oh, Joshua, thank you very much. We're both going to hit 10K here before too long.
Yeah, that reminds me. I hit 7K today. That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
That was kind of. I guess that was sort of my goal. I think 7K was.
And now he's announcing his retirement.
That's a pretty cool achievement. 7K is pretty cool. So appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go in the other room and we'll wrap this up here shortly.
All right. Since I got 2 and this one is off a warranty, any of you too curious to see the inside of the Flex? Absolutely. I would love to see the inside of the Flex. There you go. He just leaves me here to entertain y'all, which is fine. Send it. That's what Joshua said. No, I'm hoping to get to the 10K here either the end of this month or the beginning of next month so that I can give away that 10 tool DeWalt combo kit.
Yo,
what up? And I was excited about going from 698 to 820 today. Dude, you're killing it.
Who?
Renegades. He went from 698 to 820 today. I love that.
That's awesome. Yeah, that is. Man. Yeah, that's a lot of subs, man. That's great. Do you know where they came from?
They came from YouTube?
Yeah, you think? Yeah.
Take your Flex apart and get rid of that tracking label. Oh. Both been dropping a ton of content. We appreciate that. Yeah, you know what? The funny thing is in the summer, the tool community kind of takes a big break for long stretches. And it doesn't make any sense to me why we would do that. For me, I like to load up. I did 4 videos today, and I'll probably do another 2 to 3 tomorrow, and a walkthrough at Home Depot and Lowe's and Menards by special request on Saturday, and the live stream on Sunday. So I'm uploading at least 1 video every day. So
yeah, that's it's busy. It's busy.
Yeah, the dudes that are out there that are doing like 1 video every few weeks or 1 a month or whatever, I don't understand it. There's so many new things coming up. It's the perfect time because I'll be honest with you, like the older tools now, the ones that are getting replaced, they're going to get more views because people are going to be buying those on sale, like Susie G Homemaker. She's going to be buying some of those tools on sale.
I never heard her full name, actually. Is it G?
Yeah, it is G. Colton Couch Potato. He's going to be out there, and he's going to go out and buy some new Milwaukee stuff.
Is that going to be your new alter ego? What does Colton Couch Potato sound like?
Colton Couch. Hold on. You gotta get the face right.
Oh my god, this is terrible. Don't unsub.
So what you got here is I got the new Milwaukee 28.
All right, hey, you got
You gotta get the 2853. The 2853 is the best. I get really close to the TV because I can't hear it anymore. That's about why my mommy called me golden couch potato.
All right. Yeah, we also got, let's see, we got a bunch of channel collaborators here. New Power reached out to me and they're gonna send me a nail gun with oh whoops, I just said the word, a nail tool. They'll send me a nail, that's the end of that.
Thank God you're an hour and a half in and they're now
they're gonna send me a nailing tool. And it actually shoots crowns and nails in the same tool. And it's $40. And I don't think the average, professional is going to be interested in it. But I'm really excited to make a video on it. Just building something, just not having to switch around tools sounds pretty cool to me. We'll see how it goes though. But I'm gonna make something with it.
Howie,
this is going to be the only collaborator that I have that has requested me to send them a video first so they can okay it. So I'm always going to be forthcoming with you guys on what we got, and we are going to be reviewing, based on the price too, whether or not it can get the job done. We're not looking at these as full-blown professional tools, although they very well might be. We just don't know. But yeah, be looking for stuff like that because it's pretty much content that I can make that I don't have to think about. I'm being just, hey, we're sending you this, do this for us. Hey, we're sending you this, do this. It's a good handshake for both of us. I don't feel any which way about whether it's good or not. It's just that's what we're doing.
I'll be honest with you guys. The number one way I have gotten rid of companies from sending me or offering to send me stuff
in half
is I'll literally go I've sent the video of me cutting a drill in half and I go, just so you guys know, I'm not going to give you a good review. I'm just going to give you an honest review. And whether it's good or bad, I have no control over it. It's really based on your tool. And once you tell 90% of them that, they're like, oh, well, we're not going to send it to you. We've decided to go with someone else. And you go, I don't care. And by the way, Howie, Mo Ron sounds like this. He's an angry little feller, and he's got a big mouth.
I'm glad you said feller.
Southern accent. He's angry. A man, actually, he ain't angry. He's hangry because he's 600 pounds of stupid. So you can think the difference between golden couch potato and Mo Ron is quite big.
That one might hit too close to home for some people. I know it's just a voice and it has nothing to do with anyone's mental capacity. But
I actually dated a hearing impaired girl.
Yeah.
In college, and because she couldn't hear herself,
right.
So I picked up on the way she would speak to me because I still don't know sign language, and she could read lips, so I would every once in a while when we were hanging out with folks or whatever, I would just start talking like this, and I'd be like, we're really good together because we understand one another on a level that most people can't.
Oh, yeah. Well, she can see your lips, though.
Yes.
So, yeah.
She thought I was being really sweet.
You were being really sweet.
Good.
I hope.
599 pounds. Did he go on a diet? That's what I want to know. It's just, it is just jokes. We have fun. If people are watching, I'm a Gen Xer. He's a millennial. This guy over here, he's a millennial. Check out the dates. He's a millennial. I'm a Gen X. I got to tell you, Gen X, we've got probably the biggest emotional callus of any generation right now, because the old hippies, the boomers, they're all real sensitive. The millennials, the Gen Y, the whatever the new one is, they're all real super sensitive. You got Gen X in the middle, just like we used to flip each other off to say hello.
Yeah.
I'm proud to be a Gen X. So, by the way,
I don't claim it.
well, that you can't claim being a Gen X. You're a millennial. It shows. I mean, you're all sensitive. Still do too loud. Yes, we do. I think it's great. Like we had a what do they call it? The high school reunion, 30-year. God, I'm old. 30-year high school reunion a while back, and like it was literally like none of us had left. We were all pretty well stupid with one another, just having a good time. And swear words flying all over the place. No one was putting earmuffs on their kids. We were just like, well, if they haven't heard it living with me, that's their fault. You know?
Yeah.
But it was good. It's funny. You know, I brought up my son earlier and some of his troubles that he's going through, like bailing him out at 2 a.m. again for the 5th time in 2 years. And I sit down and I talk to him and I'm like, well, here's the way it is. And it's very black and white. It's very straightforward, what have you, whatever your preferred terminology is. And he's like, but I feel. And I'm like, I don't give a shit how you feel. Like,
I feel.
What am I going to do with your feelings? They're not worth anything. I can't go to the store and buy anything with your feelings. But that's the thing. Like they're taught about feelings, and I was taught about communicating, and the best way to communicate is being clear, cohesive, and concise.
Yeah.
Joke wasn't the best, but I tried for you, brother. Too loud. Did you see my joke on it? Still do. I love your comedy. It's just jokes. All right. I don't know. Facts don't care about feelings. Hey, somebody's a Ben Shapiro fan. Oh, canceled right there.
You can't say that.
What
are you doing to me?
I mean, the dude's initials are BS. Think about that one. But no, I actually like that guy. Just another good stream, man. Yep, tough love is still love. What I explained to him was like, he's like, well, where's my love? And I'm like, I'm here at 2 a.m. I spent from 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. running around for you, or 7 p.m. running around for you. So, where's my love? Find somebody else willing to do it. That's what I would say to him. That's what I did say.
Yeah. I'm looking for something. Hang on.
Well, may I suggest a magnifying glass?
I was like, oh no, what did I say?
I love it. You just set it up. You're like the perfect straight man because you don't even know you're doing it until it's too late. You're like, oh, left the station. Here it comes. Speaking of here it comes. Speak.
All right. I didn't tell anyone I was doing this, but we're doing it. Let's see what we got. Hang on. If I can figure this out. Is it on or is it not?
Looks
added,
like a basement window right there.
All right. So he's in the chat now. He didn't know I was doing this.
Tool addicted carpenter.
You guys got to check this guy out, man. He's got some pretty good info. I'm sure everyone else has some pretty good info, but he's got a YouTube channel and he's out there making videos on this stuff. He's a master of his craft.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a master of this, so he gets it done, man. It's outside the box for a there's certain things you can't do, like in electrical. Like you can't modify panels. You can't do this. You can't do that. I don't know the legality of all this, but this man gets it done. So let's watch it.
Let's change out a hopper window.
Hey, if you hit the furthest one on the right at the bottom,
Which,
it'll-
yeah. That one.
There you go.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Fourth time in a row.
Space bar.
Wait. Yeah. That.
Let's change out a hopper window.
Can you hear it?
Start by
Yes.
Open it up. Lift it. Take out the glass.
I'm gonna say this thing is edited and like cut. Oh, it's not a short. That's why. Sorry, it's 3 minutes long. Oh well, you guys can watch it.
Okay, now we just have to pray. Remove any pieces that you can, like that, and up here. We'll use a grinder to cut through the sill.
Mm-hmm.
After you make your relief cuts with your grinder, you can pull the sections out. So our window is 30.5, which means we need to take off these pore marks. We'll start with a chisel. Now that we've done most of the chipping away, we'll clean it up a little bit with this on an angle, or we'll use our surfacing grinder depending on how spotless it needs to be.
That's a nice tool.
Now we're all ground down and cleaned up, so the RO is right for our
Not the first time you said that to a man.
After all the grinding and chipping, the window fits very nicely. But what's hidden on the top of the flange is not on the sides, so we have these unsightly flanges. So let me show you how I think I'm going to solve that. So we're going to cut the part of the flange that you see off with the multi-tool. Now we'll figure out a good place to put our tap cons through, which is going to be here because there's a lot of beef and it doesn't hit this flange here. So we set a screwing pattern and drilled some 3/8 holes with a Forstner bit. Now we use a plug cutter bit to make our own plugs. These holes are where the tap cons will go through into the concrete.
Those are the extra steps that really set apart.
Drill for your tap cons, add your silicone or whatever sealant of your choice. Send your tap cons into all your holes. Make your plugs using a 3/8 plug cutter to go with what you drilled. Plastic's moody, so you need to press in as hard as you can. Start slow. Speed up a little. Just like that. And then what I've been doing is just taking a multi-tool and cutting it here so that the plug falls out. And there's your window fully installed. No unsightly flanges on the sides. We made our custom plugs for our tap-on holes.
That is beautiful work.
But remember, it's a basement hopper window, so give it a check plus. Point to short point. Use your measurements to make your extension jam. In this case, instead of buying a 1x10 and ripping it at 7 3/4, I used a 1x8, and I'll do a double reveal, which means I'll have 2 extension jams. So I have this extension jam and then this extension jam. That way it builds me out and I'll add my trim. What I'm doing is the 3/16 reveal rather than a traditional 1/4 inch, which doesn't sound like much of a difference, but it gives me more nailing on this extension jam and then the following piece of trim. Finish installing your casing and congratulations, you've done a hopper window.
Man, fantastic. That looked amazing.
I thought so. Got all my Minecraft stuff on there. I play Minecraft with my daughter. What?
Second one on the bottom.
That one.
That's the one. I you know, I actually know StreamYard very well.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Man, I watched that. I didn't realize it was 3 minutes long. I watched it one day. I thought it was a short because it was like I was gonna say this thing is a short, but it feels like a whirlwind of information. That's because it's a 3 minute long video. But I thought it was pretty good.
I'm betting the retention on that is really high.
I watched the whole thing.
Right. Yeah, that was very good. I like the attention to detail, the extra steps, because those are the extra steps are always what makes you more money.
Hang on. I gotta click.
'Cause
Sorry, I was clicking on the wrong
it's
one.
all right. The extra steps that you take they're always what's going to make you more money, because that separates a true craftsman from someone that just does a job. You know, you
Yeah.
can go out, you can get somebody to do a job, they get done, and it looks like garbage,
Well, and not just
but they're
that, but
not getting recommended to anybody. They're
well,
not
not
getting
just
any.
that. You got to give the credit where it's due, man, because he's making a video while he's doing it, man.
Yeah,
That's it's such a pain. It's a pain. I can't ever get all the steps into a video. It's like I just want to get done, you know. And he's out here filming every
yeah.
doing a little task, and oh crap, now I gotta get my phone and do this part, and then you gotta go find all the clips, and then you gotta bang them all together, and it's
Yeah,
a pain, man. There's a lot to YouTube that goes unseen. That's
yeah.
probably 3 hours of work on just editing and the filming, at least.
Well, typically it's 1 hour of editing for every 1 minute of video that people see.
Yeah, I've dramatically cut that down lately. But yeah, it's I've figured out doing shorts will teach you how you want to record your stuff, because you save a lot of time when you're in the
Yeah.
editing. Yeah.
No,
But,
as far as that, it was good pace, good information, attention to detail in every step of it. Hats off to you, Tool Addicted Carpenter.
yeah, he's got a bunch of shorts and stuff. I love watching all of his shorts. Good stuff for sure. Man, that's all I got. I wasn't planning on doing that, but yeah, I saw him in here, and I wanted to show that. So he's got Filmora.
Woo! Filmora Go on his phone.
Filmora
I love
Go.
it. I love it.
Is it that good on your phone?
I'm telling you what, the perfect thing. If YouTube Shorts were to ever do anything, or you like the camera app or whatever you use in, or the video app in YouTube, if it could use one thing, if it needed one thing and it would make it so much better, it's the pause button.
Yeah,
Not being able to pause when you're doing a short is killer.
It could be my phone, because it's just a different kind of phone, but it is a Samsung. I get issues with my YouTube shorts where I've got to exit out of the whole thing to go back into it to get out of 15 seconds to a minute mode. And it drives me crazy, because one day, instead of hitting continue where I left off, I went restart, and I lost, like, I don't know, I was there for 20 minutes shooting a freaking 1 minute video. Like nothing was working right. Everything was going wrong. And then it got stuck in 15-second mode. And then every time I went back, it automatically said, are you ready to upload your video? I was like, no, I need to get to 60 seconds. And it got stuck in 15. So I kept automatically trying to dump the video into send mode. So I hit back, and I went back into it, and it said, do you want to continue where you left off? And I was like, no. And it was all gone.
Hold on, I can help you with this problem, because I also have a Samsung, and I also have the YouTube app. So when you bring it up and it says create a short,
Who's that naked girl with there?
that's none of your business. But up here in the corner, right there, it says 15 and it's S.
Dude, yours looks completely different than mine.
And then you click on it and it says 60. I know it's difficult to see.
No. Yours is completely different than mine. That's what I'm saying. Different phones, different things.
And
This is what mine looks like. Create a short.
Do you guys want to see the naked girl that he was talking about?
No, there was none. I was messing with you. Look, my 15's down here. That's mean. Hey, look. It's so bad.
And he was doing this. It looked like he was having a good time.
My 15's there.
Oh, you need to update your app, sir.
What do you mean update your app?
Yeah, yours is not updated.
Oh, no. Don't tell me that. I'm so old school, dude. What do I do? Go to freaking... Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I've updated anything on this phone in a long time.
Yeah, you go straight into your Google Play
Store,
Store,
the Play Store.
and you can type in YouTube, or you can go into My Apps and
Okay,
update
okay, now
all.
it's getting embarrassing. Okay, I get it. I got to update. All right, that explains that. That might fix a lot of my issues.
Oh, Anthonel says that you can pause and start anytime in YouTube short recording. You can't do that on. I wish you could, because I am an Android guy. I won't use an Apple.
I can't believe that. So it doesn't auto update? Like you have to manually update all your apps now?
I mean, you can set it to auto update, but I know you and I know how protective you are of your stuff. So I can just imagine that you didn't have all of yours set to automatically update, notify you when they need an update.
This is true, man. They're just listening in on you. I'll show you one more thing, and I showed my coworkers this. Hang on 2 seconds. Check this out.
I cannot. Look, I'll do a short.
Check this out. So this is an iPhone. It's my work iPhone.
Create a short.
And they have this thing on here called Live. And
Have
Live,
you guys ever watched yourself?
Live is a
see
bad
some
deal
ugly fucker on the screen with you.
because
well,
you
this
could
is
be.
Tools and Tactics, and he's one ugly son of a bitch. So do me a favor. The next time you see that, just hit hashtag fools and fat chicks for me.
No one can see your. We couldn't see it.
Oh, don't worry. No, I could not. There is no.
Oh, you said short.
There is no pause on there. I was just doing it. So.
Check you later, Jonathan.
Thanks, Jonathan. We appreciate you. But Tool Addicted Carpenter, we all use Filmora. So you use Filmora, both Robert and I do. It is by far the most user-friendly editing software I've ever seen.
So this Live right here, that button right there, is constantly recording even though you haven't hit photo. So like if I take a photo right here, right now, like this, missed, it's gonna say like, so watch, now we go back and we watch this photo and you hold this, it'll play. Missed. See? So you could be saying something about somebody and all that stuff is embedded and saved into your photo. So you send somebody a photo, they could get the embedded recordings of whatever you said before. iPhones are terrible, man.
I hope they listen. I hope they listen to me.
Yeah.
They'll hear that I say the exact same stuff behind their back that I say to their face.
No. Yeah.
No, when you hit the record button, it doesn't pause. No, Anthony. It does not give me the option to pause. I wish it did. It would make it so much easier.
Too loud. The fools and fat chicks.
Yes. Hashtag fools and fat chicks.
We're going to get out of here. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.